What is up, gaming guys and gals? Dan the Old Man, Team 520 Gaming, Sierra Vista. Like that little name change there. I'm here with Glen and Josh, or Mr. Moon.
Hey.
These are the owner and manager of Rising Sun Games. Brand new game shop here in Sierra Vista. We're excited. I'm excited to be working with these guys. Two great guys to have this going on, man. They just opened on Sunday. They got a good thing going here. They've got a good crowd. I would pan the camera, but I don't know that everybody over there minds being on camera. So we'll just let them stay over there, play Magic. And guy's wife over there is looking at me like, yeah, please don't point the camera over this way. So she might throw something at me if I point the camera over there. So we're just gonna let it stay. I don't know everybody's name yet.
I haven't even started talking, and I'm pretty sure I'm redder than. All right.
We got to be funny here, okay? We got to have some fun. We got to have some fun. All right.
All good.
So I want you two to kind of introduce yourself, where you guys come from, because I know you guys don't both come from Sierra Vista. Both don't come from Sierra Vista. So I want you guys kind of introduce yourself. And then we'll go on and ask you some questions, and we just kind of want to introduce you guys to the community. So let's go.
So I guess we'll go ahead and go first. I'm gonna go on forever. Like you.
I'm going to be real quick about it. I'm from Yuma. The reason why I'm here, Glen told me like a couple months ago, is like, hey, I'm going to be opening up a game shop, and why don't you come down and help me? And I'm all like, okay, let me see if I can get my transfer for my job and stuff, and yada yada yada. And they're all like, okay, cool, got my transfer. Come down here, and I'm just like, oh.
We're opening up a game store.
We're opening up a game store. And the first thing I said, like, man, the weather out here is freaking fantastic. I walk outside. First thing I did when I walked out of the freaking car was just like, man, looked at my skin and was like, I'm not burning.
I think he cried.
I almost cried.
Yeah, it's not 130 here.
Yeah, it's not 130. It's not an oven. It's
Real talk. 125 the day I left. Heat wave of 109 here the next day. I was walking around in a long sleeve shirt with my husky. Real talk.
Right? Yeah, we think we're so hot here, and then hearing you guys from Yuma, 120. So yeah, it's not so bad.
walking into an oven,
Yeah, literally.
but no cookies.
No cookies.
Nah, man.
No escape. Yeah,
no escape.
I love that meme.
Yeah.
It's like Walter says, it's a dry heat. Yeah, well, so's a bonfire.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Dry.
Yeah.
So,
Dry heat. Ha.
All right, so I guess I'll go. My name's Glenn. I came down here about a year ago. My brother moved me out here. I sell cars at the local Honda store. But I noticed there wasn't a game shop out here. My cousin opened up a game shop in Yuma. He ran it for about 5 years, and then he closed down. Somebody else picked up the bill, and we always had a game shop in Yuma. I moved out here, and I went on Google. Okay, where can I play Magic? Where can I get some cards or whatever? And there were like 3 places that popped up, and I'm like, awesome! I'll go check these places out. Well, 2 of them were closed down, and one of them was on base where I at the time didn't have a way to get onto. I was like, well, crap. Okay, I guess I'm gonna card shop. Stayed like that for about 5 or 6 months, and then I realized, I want to do something other than sell cars. Like, I want to build something, and I noticed I started doing a little research, and there's like this fractured community. Like, you have all of these people who play Warhammer, you have all of these people who play Magic. They don't really talk. There's no integration, or very, very little.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, what if I did a little networking, little questions here and there, like, what would you guys do if, like, there was a place where all of you could go and have enough space to just do all the things? And it went well. Like, obviously, I got a really good networking. I think we're at 338 likes now. We had 300 on opening day.
Nice.
Like, we got home, we're like, oh my god, we're so tired. And it was $2.99. Like,
It was like an hour.
somebody get on here and like this.
Hour to midnight.
It's like
We're all
11
like,
o'clock.
hey, who wants to be our 300 like?
Yeah, and we got like 7.
And then we got like 7, and we're just like,
Awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so anyway, so I decided I was going to open up a game store back in February. I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do something. I need to make this happen. It's a very tedious process. It's not hard to open up a business. It's just a lot of little things you need to figure out. I still don't know how. But I got lucky with a lender. I got lucky with a landlord. The owner of this building in Indochina is a great guy. Tony Pham, he's fantastic. And I'm just really proud that I was able to actually do this thing. Like, I moved up here thinking I was just going to sell cars and probably move along with my brother. He's in Phoenix now. He's probably going to California at some point. But now I'm here. I open my own game store. Josh is here. He's going to be a part owner eventually, at some point.
Eventually.
Yeah. he really saved my hide here by moving up here because this wasn't going to be possible without him.
Right.
Anyway, I could go on forever, so you should probably ask another question.
Okay. All right. So now, obviously, you guys are passionate about the business. Now, are you guys both gamers? Do you guys both game?
Oh, yes.
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 I'm mostly video games and a little bit of Magic, a little bit of Pokemon, but it's been a long time.
Okay.
I'm very overwhelmed with all the games that I need to learn. But you know what?
Ready.
I'm learning games for a job.
For a job. That's a job.
It's a job.
I'm paying you to do this.
I'm getting paid
I mean, well,
to learn how to play games.
Kind of. I really haven't paid you yet. I don't know if I'm going to.
That's fine.
Ouch!
I don't-
Ouch! Yeah, he says, "I'll do this for free. I'll do this for free."
Yeah, that leaves a little room for your budget.
Yeah.
You asked me if I'm a gamer. Well, my first thing is going to be Super Mario and original, the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong games. Let's forward that into horror. Resident Evil, Silent Hill, that Vampire Hunter D game was fantastic. I don't care what anybody says. First RPG was Legend of Dragoon. I need to beat it for a third or fourth time now. I love that game. I have a cosplay for it. Final Fantasy X, a little bit of 13. I play RPGs. I love them. They're amazing. So when I came here, I'm like, I need to play some games, and I literally beat like 4 or 5 different RPGs in my first 6 months because I needed to do something because there was no game store in town. Now I find out that I have a game store and there's 60 board games on that shelf, on those shelves that I need to learn, and I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah, you got a lot of board games over there.
I have something to do.
I think it's really cool, that one, and I'll be right back. I gotta go grab this one because. Yeah.
Are you grabbing that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That wasn't even. Yes. So there's a story with this, which is hilarious. So here, let's just put this right here in a moment.
It's this way, sir.
No, but the name.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was talking to my distributor.
Our Vanna White right there.
Yes. Yes. So. Yeah. No. So my distributor for my board games, I was asking him about a specific game that came in one of his ads, and he said, well, it plays a lot like that game, The Rising Sun. Now, this time we had already had our name jam-packed. I did not know this existed. And he goes, plays a lot like The Rising Sun. I'm sure you played that, right? I'm like, yeah, so what is that? And I ordered a copy because I feel like it's mandatory to be in the store. We need to open this, by the way.
Yeah,
right.
This shouldn't be for sale. This should be a demo.
I mean, did you order like 3 of them?
I thought I ordered 2, but apparently not. But yeah, no. So we have the Rising Sun, and we have the Rising Sun games. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I just thought that was just the perfect game to have in here with the name of the.
Yeah.
So I had to go grab that.
It's mandatory. Like,
Yeah.
you can't get rid of it.
You can never sell that game now.
Yeah,
it's
no,
got
I
to be in
have
here
to
at all
buy more copies
times.
of it, yeah.
There you go.
And
See?
then there was this thing, like, the Rising Sun, and then
Oh, yeah,
a lot of
no.
people
Yeah.
back home called me Mr. Moon.
His name's Joshua Luna. So
My last name's Luna, so they're all like, we're just gonna call you Mr. Moon, and I'm all like, all right, that works, I guess.
So the day after he moved down here, I've been talking to him for like 3 months of getting down here, and the day afterwards, somebody had said Mr. Moon on the phone. I think it was our buddy Seth, and I'm like, wait a minute, how the heck did I accomplish having the Rising Sun and Mr. Moon is going to work for me? How does that happen?
I don't know.
So yeah, there's a lot of those little comic strips. A lot of those things happen in this building. It's
Right.
really weird. Then there's the Nerf guns.
Nerf guns, yes.
But anyway, yeah. So I'm ready for another question.
Okay.
I'm not talking about it anymore. We had the Nerf guns.
All right, so now obviously it's a business, so you want to make money, but I know that there is an underlying reason for why you wanted to go into this particular business when there's a lot of other businesses you could have gone into that would be more profitable immediately than what a game shop would be. So what was your motivation for this particular business?
Well, so 3 things. The first one being, when I was younger, my cousin got me into Magic. He just bought a box of New Phyrexia. He was teaching his kids how to play. I went on like a road trip from him, or he picked me up or something, and I was like, went over to their house. I started learning how to play Magic with him. He wanted to teach me because he played a long, long time ago. And he taught me how to play, and then I started saying, well, what if we had like a local place we could play that wasn't just the one tiny, tiny shop we had in town? We had a place called FanQuest. Great store, but like 3 tables long.
Right.
And it wasn't sanctioned, which you find out about like Wizards of the Coast Point and Planeswalker Points and all that. So I wanted to open up my own store. And it started off with something in his backyard. He had a big, big shed house that was just perfect. You could fit like 7 or 8 tables in there. And we started doing drafts and tournaments.
real big.
Played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons in there, like a ridiculous amount. And then he found himself a business partner who just come into some money, somebody in the military who just come into some money and wanted to open a game store. He ran that for about 5 years. He actually bought the other guy out and kept it going. When he had some medical issues, he sold out, and one of the major Magic players down there bought into it and reopened, and that's now the Hidden Village. That was Mr. Castillo.
Great place, by the way.
So yes, I haven't seen the new building, but I've been
haven't seen
here.
it either, but
yeah, so that's number one. My cousin did this. I always wanted to open a game store. I actually really wanted to help out with that game store, but I wasn't really allowed to because the other guy didn't like me. So there was that. Second, I really felt like there needed to be a game store in Sierra Vista. Like, there's a place on base, which Friction's a great store, but nobody wants to go. I don't even want to go on base. Like,
Yeah, so many of us don't want to, and I'm a veteran, and I don't want to deal with the security.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
I understand.
It sucks, and I think they understand that too. The third one, which is actually, because you asked that question, somebody said, I'm a business owner, it's all about the mighty dollar, and that's all I care about. All I care about is the money. And you're right. My response was, look, I could have opened up several businesses that would almost be guaranteed to succeed in Sierra Vista. There's so much this town needs.
Right.
This one, there's a lot of competition. It's a very niche market, and honestly, without the networking, I wasn't even sure. There were times I was second guessing this because I wasn't sure if it would be enough. I was wrong. It is definitely more than enough.
Right.
But he said it was all about the almighty dollar. My response was, look, you're right. I'm a business owner. I'm opening a business to make money. I want to retire one day. I'm not doing this because I want to shell out cash so other people can have fun. It's
Right.
fact. But I saw a divided community here. I saw Warhammer 40K, and I saw other minis, and I saw Magic, and I saw a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I saw this, and I saw that, and I saw none of these people coming under one roof, and all of them complaining that there's nowhere to play games. And I just wanted to bring them all together. And I think on Sunday we really saw that. We had 120 some odd people come through here.
Right.
That
It was amazing. I was late getting here because of, the situation you guys knew.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was an amazing turnout. I was so impressed with it. I really was.
I was. If he didn't call in sick, we probably would have closed because I would have had a mental breakdown.
Right.
I don't care.
Walmart's not going to see this.
Oh no!
Oh man.
They're not going to. I don't think.
If anything, I'm not going to say anything.
You were sick that morning, obviously.
Obviously.
No, yeah, I was.
Yeah.
You were. You felt better around 12 and you came in.
There you go. See.
Thank you.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Moving along. But yeah, no, I just wanted to bring the whole community together. That was the biggest thing.
Absolutely. Well, it seems like I got the red light flashing at me here. So,
It's probably the battery.
it seems like you guys have got the motivation to do this. I appreciate you guys letting me work with you. I appreciate the game shop. I appreciate the atmosphere you guys are building. I think you guys are the perfect guys to get this. I know you're only 24 and
27, actually.
and 27.
Yeah.
But you guys are so much more motivated than I was at 24 and 27 working as a welder. But guys, this thing's counting down at me. So this is Dan the Old Man, Team 520, Sierra Vista, out.